Hi everybody, it's Sonia and Alex is here. I don't know if he'll stay long enough for people to come. Come see Mama. Can you say hi? He put his hat on. He thinks we're going somewhere. Oh. Is that it? That's all I get? Here. Let's see if any people are on. Look, they can see you now. Look at Alex on there. Says, oh, I don't think I like to be on here. You're coming on. Let's. I thought you guys might want to see Alex, but he's got a dirty face. He's got watermelon face. Just had dinner. Chicken nuggets and watermelon and pickles. Some of your favorite things, huh? There's a few people on there saying hi to you. 7 people at least got to see you before you leave. I turn the camera so you guys can say hi. He's a little frustrated. You a little frustrated today? All right, we're gonna get started. So you say hi or bye, or I'm gonna turn this way and you can come over here if you want. Oops. Yeah, you guys can sprinkle if you'd like. That'd be great. You wanna come over here and see him? No, he doesn't want to. They're saying hi to you though. All right, so we're gonna get started because there's 20 of you on. So we're gonna be making like a really cute Christmas decor sign, something. Anyway, I got a few of these at Joann Fabrics. Like they were regular $1.99. I guess they're supposed to be photo ornaments, but I got them like 70 or 90% off or something. I know you can't get them now, but you could use, if you don't have these, you can use any kind of little frames that you have, really. And we're gonna use 3 of them. I already did 2 ahead of time. I always try to do that so you don't have to watch the same thing over and over and over. Okay, there we go, that's a little better. Okay, so what we're gonna start with is we're going to take antique wax. Alex, you don't have to stay in here, buddy, if you don't want to. But you can. So I'm just gonna, oops, I forgot. I gotta take the inside out, this part out first. And then we're gonna paint this whole thing. And the antique wax part, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's kind of got these raised sections in the middle, so it's hard to get in there. And we're gonna cover this with another color anyway, so it doesn't have to be perfect. If I miss some spots, it's totally fine. Alex, a lot of people are saying hi to you. They love you so much, just like me. I hope you guys can't hear it. He's watching Beauty and the Beast in there. They're singing Be Our Guest right now. I usually go in there and turn the volume down, but I forgot. Are you coming over and saying hi? Come here. You're smiling. Come say hi to him. Yeah. Got your Mickey shirt on and your hat. When he puts his hat on, that means, Mama, I want to go somewhere. I think his dad was going somewhere, and I think he thought he was going to get a go, so he put his hat on. But we're not going anywhere, Alex. Sorry. That's usually the case. You and I stay home a lot, and Dad goes lots of places. We're gonna get this coat on here, let this sit, and then we'll work on something else. I'm surprised you're staying in here so long, Alex. They're saying it's good to see you. He's had a pretty good day today. He's getting a little frustrated this evening. You want to hold my hand? Okay. I can't paint with my left hand though, dude. I don't know how. You can hold my arm then. Okay. He likes to hold his mama's hand. He just comes up and holds it a lot. You helping Mama paint? Okay, so I just got, I'm gonna try to get some of this extra out of here so it dries faster, but just got a good coat on the whole thing. Like that. Put that off over there. I won't need this anymore. Pamela says, hi from Wisconsin, Alex. Okay, let me wash my hands off. We're also going to paint one more thing, but we're going to paint it a different color. We're going to paint this board. This is actually a shelf board that I got for a shelf, but I wanted a longer shelf, so we took this out of the brackets and put a longer one in. So this is just a piece I had. So we're going to paint it, you know, moss green, of course. What's the matter, dude? Come over here. You can come over here. Come closer. You want to be by me, but you don't want to come that close. What you looking at? You see something fun back there? And we're just going to do the sides. We're not going to do the back. We'll definitely have to put 2 coats on this. That's all right. We've only just stained a little picture frame and we are painting this board. I tried to think of doing a different color, but you know, I like all my stuff to kind of coordinate in my booth. And so anything I do, you remember, you don't have to do the same colors. Use whatever you have. I did have to have my husband cut this down a little bit, so this end's kind of a raw end. Okay, so we got 1 coat on that. We'll move that off to the side. Let's see how we're gonna do this. He's had so many chips today, but he probably needs more knowing him. Somebody said Alex needs chips. All right, make sure you guys are sprinkling. All right, so then what we're gonna use is, I wanted some wood pieces about this size, but I didn't really have any, so I only had this like, it was a piece of chipboard type stuff that it came in a package, but I needed 3 of them and I couldn't quite get 3 out, so I had to kind of makeshift this one. But I don't think it's going to show. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this little square and we're going to put on some of my favorite paper, of course. Need some glue. I missed a side on the top. This whole side over here, I bet. Oh, yep, not the whole thing, but part of it. Thank you. Okay, so let's glue this on here. You know, oh, okay. They're saying hi to you, Alice. I'm surprised you're staying in here with me so long. That's like a record. Not a record, but it doesn't happen very often. A lot of times I try to get him in here to come in here, but he won't. You want to hold my hand? I know. I want to hold Mama's hand and say, come on, we got to go somewhere. We're not going anywhere tonight. We've gone somewhere the last couple nights. That's a lot for you. We had a barbecue at the fire department on Wednesday night, and then last night my husband's like, you guys just need out of the house. So he goes, let's just go out to dinner and go shopping. So we went to Texas Roadhouse. We just got one in our town not that long ago. And then we went to Hobby Lobby, and then my husband's like, where else? And I'm like, it was so hot out, and Alex wasn't really in the mood, so I was like, yeah, let's just go home. All right, so I just put that on there, and now I'm gonna cut as close to the edge, and then I'll sand off a little bit. He is a sweet man, young man. Okay, so I got that. And then I'm just gonna, even though it's just cardboard or whatever that is, it's still I'm gonna still sand off the extra here, just carefully. Like I said, I wanted little pieces of wood for this, but I even looked at Hobby Lobby and they really didn't have the size I wanted, like little squares, so this is what we went with. This is cheap. They'd like to see your face, dude. Come this way. Here, I'll turn this a little bit this way. You can at least see part of his face. Okay. And then we're gonna take some, so you can't even really see that spot where I put the papers together. I'm going to take some antique, or no, not antique wax, distressing, whatever this is called, distressing ink in the vintage photo. What did I do with the distresser thing? There it is. I'm just going to go around the edges a little bit. Most of this is not going to show because we're going to put something over the top of this, but the edge will show. Oh yeah, the flat canvases, that would work. I never went to the Dollar Tree, but yeah, I don't think I have any of those. I might have one, but it's a good idea. She was saying instead of this, you could use the little flat canvases that come in this size. Okay. There's lots of things you could do. You could take the Dollar Tree normal, their signs, and then cut them to size, but I didn't feel like cutting those to size. It takes a little more work. Okay, so then we are gonna go back to, this is probably drier than the stain takes a little bit more time to dry, so let's dry this and put another coat on it. It's almost dry. We like your hat, Alexander James. Come closer. No? All right, I'm going to spray just a little bit of water on this because since it's not super, it hasn't been dry for very long, it'll keep it from, you know, pulling the paint off maybe. Because my paint is a little bit thick. Because my lid doesn't want to go back on because it's so crusty around the edge, so it's kind of drying out a little bit. Judy says, it's nice to see you, Alex. I know you want to hold my hand. But I'm not a very good painter with my left hand, but I'll try. This part I might be able to do. Probably looks like my right hand to you guys, but it's my left hand on here. I think 2 coats is gonna probably do it. Yep, I can't believe he's sticking it out so long. I think he's trying to tell me, let's get out, let's go. I know that's what he's trying to tell me. When he tries to grab my hand a lot and he has his hat on, that means I want to go somewhere. Maybe we can go for a walk, dude, when I'm done. It's not as hot today, but it's still pretty hot out there. Okay, so there we got, I think that's going to be good for that. So, got that green. Move that over there. We'll take this back here and see how dry it is. The stain doesn't dry as fast, so let's try to get it a little bit drier. Have a hug? No hugs? No hugs today? No, you gave me lots of hugs earlier. There you are. There you are. You see yourself up there? Come closer to Mama. I'll hold your hand if you come closer. There you go. Now you don't want to hold my hand? What are you looking at? Seeing stuff over there? Extra in there. Cheryl says, hi, Sonia and Alex. All right, we're gonna say that's good enough. It might be a little wet, but we'll make it work. Okay, so then we're just gonna, this is coming on late. It's kind of a picture frame. You can see it has those little lines on it. They're like raised. We're gonna take white paint and we're gonna go over that. And it might turn a little brownish in the spots I don't have quite dry, but that's okay. I did 2 ahead of time and they turned out very rustic looking, but I like them. They don't look super white. So that's good. This is hard to paint just because of all those little nooks and crannies. My nose is running. Are you gonna go or are you staying? I'm not saying you have to go, dude. You can stay as long as you want. Come over here. You want to paint? I know painting is not your thing. You're not into arts and crafts like your mama. Never liked arts and crafts. School they tried to make him finger paint and he was not into it. Or regular paint. Yeah, you didn't like it, did you? You didn't like it too much. That's okay. That's okay. You don't have to like it. like watching Mama, Alex? Normally you don't, but maybe you too today. The grand girls. My daughter just said, how was I as a 1.5-year-old? Because Janie is suffocating. She's just really attached to her mom and she wants to be with her. I mean, she's not happy unless her mom's holding her. Or... So I said, well, you were very attached to me as well. I don't remember if you cried all the time about it, but... So she's going through a stage. Carter's been real sick. They don't know what everything came back negative, but they're treating her for maybe bacterial pneumonia just so she doesn't have to go through a chest x-ray or something. So they think maybe they just can't see it on the x-ray or she can't hear it, I guess, on the stethoscope. But hopefully she's getting better. Christian's like, I'm going crazy. She's had sick girls. One or the other has been sick for the last 2 weeks. Carter got sick, and then she got better, and then Janie got sick, and then Carter got sick again, and now Janie might be sick again too. I said, yeah, it's hard when they're always, they're little. Okay, so we have that. We might put another coat on that, but we're going to put it off to the side right now. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, I already have 2 that, it's gonna look like this when we're done. I like put another coat and then I sanded it so you can see the stain underneath. So that's how it's gonna look. So we're gonna be using those, and they came with the background was just a piece of this wood like this. And we're not gonna they also had the plexiglass, but we're not gonna put that in, I don't think. But we're gonna use these. We're gonna do 3 of them, and we're gonna use, I showed you this paper the other day, it's so cute. I already cut out the 3 I want, but they're all, I had a hard time deciding what ones I wanted, but those are all the other extras. But these are from DecorPodCentral.com, but I decided to pick one with all 3 kids, or 3 girls, and then one with a boy and one with a girl. So we're gonna use this one with the Christmas tree, this one with the little girl holding the doll, and then this one with the little boy, and he's gathering twigs, it looks like, or something, and he has a little dog in a house. So we're gonna use those. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna... What? Why are you so mad? We're gonna, I think these go in all the same way. Okay. We're gonna glue those on there. Why are you so mad? There's nothing to be mad about. I'm just putting them on the little things. Yeah, this paper's so cute. I like how it's vintage with just a pop of red. Cut this one out very good. Wendy says it's good to see you, Alex. All right, I'm gonna sand off the extra here. Looks like Alec is pretending to start an engine or blow some kind of musical horn. Yeah, just the sounds he makes. You're lucky he's being fairly quiet, Alex. He's been super noisy lately. Okay, so we got all three. These are adorable. And the little girl. So then we're just going to put these in here. And I don't think we're going to glue them. I don't think we need to. And we're going to be gluing this on the board. So I'm just going to use the little things that come with it. And I think this distressing matches so good with the that color in there. So did that. Take this one, do the same thing. There's that one. And then we have the other one we have to work on stuff. Oh, but then we're going to take these sheets, and this is where this isn't going to show very much. We're just going to put these on there just so there's a little bit of a pop of red behind it, like that. I think I'm going to mostly put, I'll put some wood glue. I was going to look and see if I had a wood glue that I don't have to stick with. I might be out of wood. Oh no, there's one in there. I got lots of glue. Oh wait, I thought there was, maybe not. No, that must be my last one. I don't think I have it over here. No, so we're gonna have to, I can just, I think actually kind of go like this. The frames were from, I've had them for a while and I've been wanting to do something with them, but they were from Joann's. I know you won't be able to get them, but you can get any kind of little frames. Go to this, any craft store and look for some kind of frames. You don't have to have the exact one I have. But I got these at Joann's, I think I got them 90% off after Christmas because they're actually little ornaments. Supposed to be little photo ornaments. So I put mostly wood glue and a little bit of hot glue. Alex, don't yell. I'm gonna hold it just for a minute so it sticks good. It's okay, buddy. You can go play if you're upset. You wanna go play? No, you want Mama to come with you, I know. Mama's been with you all day, dude. How cute. All right, we'll do that again. And then we'll have to put another coat on that. I got stuff on the paint of the green paint over there, but that's okay. Yeah, you don't say, dude. You got something to say? Yes, I got something to say. You just don't know what it is, Mom. That's okay. I just love these little pictures. They're so cute. Okay. There's that one. All right, now we got to go back to this, and it's not quite dry. Did I unplug this? Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. think I really need to put another coat on this. I did on the other ones, but I took so much off, I don't think I really need to. I think we can just dry this one and be fine. You give commentary today? You giving the commentary? Okay. All right, so then I just took my sanding block and really only sanding the top part down in those crevices. You can't get down in there. And I just want it to look pretty much like the other ones, so. If you want to leave it bright white, you can, but I just wanted it to be white, but kind of vintagey, distressed looking. Like it had been painted quite a few times. All right, I'm gonna wipe it off and see what it looks like once I wipe it off a little bit and get some of the dust out of there. All right, that looks pretty much like the other ones. Okay. All right. Get this and this out of the way. Okay, so then we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna take this, put this in here. Alex, it's okay. Why does this one not want to fit? Let's see if I can sand it just enough to get to fit in there. Oh no. Doesn't want to go in. Probably I'm supposed to go this way. I don't know. We're going to have to keep trying. We'll sand some on each side. Oh yeah. Alex likes to be with his mom. 25 years of you wanting to be with me all the time, huh, Alexander? Oh, it's almost there. Just a little bit more. I probably think they are a little bit different. I probably should have put it the other way. You're watching so close. I got it. Look, Mama got it. Say, yay, Mom. So cute. He does love his mama. He's mad right now. If you didn't know, that's his mad. He can be madder, but he's not happy. He wants Mama to stop doing this. Yeah, don't you? But you know what? I've been with you all day. I need a little time. You can hang out. We won't be here that long. Put some of that on there. And then put some hot glue. My husband and I have been watching we watched the new series the first series of Little House on the Prairie. We like it. I love the old one, but I like the new one a lot too. It's definitely a little bit different. I guess it's supposed to be more like the books. I never read the books, although I'm a reader, but too much. I'm gonna maybe put a little clamp for a second. Just clamp that on there a little bit. Hi, Mary Lou. Okay, let's let's clean up. I have so many brushes to wash. Oh my goodness. I always clean up my area, but that's one thing I don't always do. I just put all my brushes in the water and they need to be washed badly. Okay. Just gonna move a few things out of the way. I might need that still. All right. Yeah, it's really good. I really like it. I didn't even know about it, but my husband did, so he found it. All right, I think I see a spot on here. I need to add just a little more paint, and then we'll dry this, and then we'll put this together. And we're gonna, I think we're gonna use a little greenery today to zhuzh it up. There's just a few spots. I see a little bit of white coming through. Oops, of course I get the black from my brush.
What the fuck do?
All right. Yeah, I know I should read the books. I just never did. I don't know why. Because I don't read as much now, but I used to be like a major reader. I'm covering this because there must have been a little black on my brush, and now it's getting everywhere. Trying to cover it. Most of this will probably be covered, but I don't know what's going to be covered and what's not. So. Did Alex ever want to get new craft supplies to play with? No. He's never interested. Now Carter, she always wants to come and grab this crafter and do. She calls him, she wants to do craps. We'll do some craps. Still see black coming through, but we'll see what we need to touch up after we put it on there. All right, we're gonna say that's good enough. I think I want to I want to distress the edges a little, just a little bit. Yeah, bring some of that white back. Alex, they're getting quite the show today. All your talking, huh? What's Mama doing? I don't know. Seems like a bunch of nonsense, Mom. Okay, so I just brought a little of the white edges back. All right, I want to measure this to see how tall it is. If I can find my measuring tape, which it was in here, but I don't know what happened to it. Maybe I won't measure it because I'm not seeing it. Sometimes things get taken out here. All right, we're just gonna wing it then. Okay, so I thought I'd put, like, you know, the ones with one person on top and bottom, and then with 3 little girls in the middle. I wish I had something to measure. I guess I could measure on my table. That's what it's for, right? Let me see. Let me move this out of the way. Can I put this over here, buddy? Okay, so this is just over 7, it's about 17, just under 17 and a half. So that would be, what, 8 3/4 would be the middle? Probably. Just gonna put a little dot there. 8. I don't know what 3/4 is, probably right there. We're gonna guess that's the same. If I go like that, it'll tell me if it's... Yeah, that's pretty close. Okay. So I'm gonna put that kind of in the middle. I think I'll just put that down first, and then I'll put the other ones. Carter's calling scraps making me laugh out loud. My 29-year-old granddaughter Mayu told us she wanted to go to the crab show with us. She met the craft show, yeah. Yep, she's always called him that, and we think it's hilarious. So I'm just adding some and now of course I'm out of glue. Oh darn it, I was at Hobby Lobby yesterday. I meant to get some glue, but if I don't put it on my list, I probably won't get it, which I didn't. Alex, you're fine. You're a sweet boy. Just mad at Mama right now, aren't you? Okay, so we're gonna put this approximately in the middle. Let's see if it's straight. That's pretty good. All right, then we're gonna put that right there, and we're gonna put this one right here. Make sure they're the same on top and bottom. It's gonna be cute. Oh, I gotta go back up to the beginning. And now we had a mall in Raleigh, North Carolina, crab tree. My son called it crap tree. Yeah. Oh, Alex, did we just get a Amazon package? I just saw the Amazon guy. I started ordering stuff today for my daughter-in-laws, and well, it's my sons too. They have a co-ed shower, baby shower, and I got tablecloths, table runners, and what else did I order? Well, that's all I ordered, but I found, I think, some plates that I want and some like paper, really cute scalloped paper placemats. So I'm just trying to buy a little bit at a time. It's not till September, so I have time, but I like to do it little at a time so I don't get stressed out and don't have to buy everything at the same time. Okay. All right, Alex, can I get this to be about the same as that one down there? That looks pretty good, I think. You don't think so? So cute. What do you guys think? I didn't even stick that on very good before I picked it up. Glue's coming out. I know you want to hold Mama's hand. Hey, Kathy. All right, so we got that. Now I want to, some things, you know, I make simple. This one I'm going to zhuzh it up a little bit. Before I do that, I think I'm going to add a little bit of distressing to around the green. Because I just like the way it looks on the green. have an idea for something to make next week for Christmas in July project, so kind of excited about it, but I need to go to the Dollar Tree and just get 2 little things. Most of the stuff I had, I saw somebody do it on YouTube, but they did it just every day. I'm going to make it kind of a Christmas theme. Maybe I'll add a little bit to the white frames as well. Alex, now you got, I hear Cinderella on. I like that. We have that. Now, I would have taken this off, but I knew I was going to put something up there that's not going to, and you could have probably just cut it off, but I knew that I was going to put something up there that's going to cover it anyway. So I have a few, I really wanted to use green, but I knew this green was going to clash with the green on here. So, and I wish I had satin ribbon. I love velvet ribbon, but I don't like making bows with velvet ribbon because, you know, it's hard to, it's not, at least this velvet ribbon doesn't, it's not the same on both sides. So, I think I'm going to try to do it with the, where you do it with the string in the middle. Just have to hide that. Let's see, what color string do I want? Do I have... Alex, let me see if I have some just plain red. Can you scoot over for a second? Yeah, I have this. So I'm just going to use this because then maybe it won't show as much. If I make it this way, I'm more likely to not have the back showing. Well, it will probably show a little bit, but especially since I just let go of it. It's not too bad. I was going to make 2 bows ahead of time, but I totally forgot. Alright, I guess it's okay. It's not my best bow I've ever made. Oh, there, that's better. Okay. I'm just going to get them to right of there. I'll show them to you in a minute. I'm just going to make 3 real quick. Alex, you're okay. You're seeing Alex having a little anxiety. Real life around here. He's just, I don't actually hear the noises. Probably noisy to you guys, but to me, this is quiet for him, especially lately. I'm just trying to make them about the same size, all of them. Thanks, Angela. I try. I love him so much. He's not a hardship to me, and I know he's just has a hard time because he can't say what he wants. He can't say, I want this, I want that. And I always say, could you imagine being in the house most of the time? I'm in the house most of the time, but I have a lot to do between crafting and taking care of him and cleaning and making dinner and feeding him and washing him and doing everything for him and so many things and taking care of the yard and different things. But he doesn't have a whole lot that he does. But now that he doesn't go to school, he swims a couple times a week and goes wherever we go, but I don't go that many places. And then he plays in his room, watches movies, and swings a lot. Yeah. And he'll go out in the yard with us when we work in the yard, but So you imagine having nothing to do. I try to involve him with everything. Oh, this was not a good one. We're going to redo this one. So, it's hard. It's hard to be Alex some days, huh? He says, you don't even know the half of it, Mama. You just don't even know. You don't even know, Mama. I stay busy all day most days. Days go by really fast for me, but I'm sure for him they don't. Oh, why am I having such a struggle on this last one? Why am I, Alex? Oh yeah, I'm glad you don't mind him. He's just trying to tell you something. He's trying to tell me something. I know most of the time, I know what he wants. He wants me to take him somewhere or stop doing this and come out in the living room with him, and I will soon enough. That one's a little better. Okay. Ugh. I don't usually struggle so much with bows, but with these velvet ones I do a little bit. They're not going to be perfect, but they'll be fine. I'm going to cut off the extra here. I'm going to get some different scissors. These ones are horrid. Do you guys, I used to watch Hildy's Farmhouse. Did you guys ever watch her? And does she go live anymore? Because I never see her. I keep meaning to look at her page to see. I think maybe she doesn't go live anymore. I don't know. But so there's our little bows. And then I have some different greenery. I just had whatever I had it up there. I didn't get out my other greenery. And I have some little pieces. I think I'm going to use these ones. I think I like these better because they look a little more real. This looks a little more fake. Alex, they said you look handsome tonight. He says, oh yeah, I always look handsome. So I'm just going to put, can you see what I'm doing? I'm going to put kind of like two pieces like that, I think. With the buddy. Just going to do some on each one. Come to think of it, she hasn't shown up on my page for quite a while either. How's Alex doing? Okay. He is my side hook tonight. I cannot believe how long he's staying in here. I like it. I like to have some company in here. Okay, so I just kind of put on some pieces like that. And then I'm going to add the bows, I think. I'm going to cut that piece a little bit shorter. You're fine. Actually, the velvet looks really pretty with these vintage looking pictures. I made this one a little too big compared to that one. Can I get it smaller? I guess it's not too bad. I'm just leaving the tails long for right now because I want to see how long I want to keep them. I don't care if all the bows are kind of laying exactly the same. What I do with the other one. All right, so we have so far. They're saying, hi, sweetie boy. Okay, I think I might add a couple berries, not like a big amount of these, but just like a few off of each. Just pull a few of these off of here. Just add a little more red. We'll see if I like it. Maybe like just one on that side and then two on the other, maybe. Oops, that one came off. Talking tonight. See if I like it with the berries. Yeah, it looks cute. I'll show you in just a second. You're fine. We're almost done. All right, now I gotta figure out what I want to do with these tails because I don't like short tails, but I don't know. See how they hang when I cut them a little bit shorter. I think I might just tack them in a little bit. I want it to look natural, but also stays away from going in front of the picture. So just putting a little bit of glue. I want them all to look a little different. Alex, you're fine. This turned out so cute. I love it. I knew it would be cute, but wasn't thinking it'd be this cute. guys think? Let me look at the tails really quick. This one I don't really like. Now I got a piece of where I had it before stuck on there. There we go. I think looks okay except for I need to. Yeah, I think it's so cute. What do you guys think? I'll go up here. So you can see it. I think Alex likes it. He stayed for the whole show. So we'll go close so you can see each one. Is that this? That's the second one there. Oh, thanks, Jody. I think it's adorable. Any piece of wood, you can use a Dollar Tree sign. They have lots of long signs. You can cut it to what size you want. Any frames that you have, any pictures, some paper, some greenery, some ribbon, and that's really all it is to it. I think it turned out adorable. I'm glad you guys like it. Thanks for all the hearts. And Alex is going to come say goodbye. Can you say goodbye to everybody? All right, you guys have a great night. I got to go make this kid happy with some chips or something. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye. Thanks, Bridget and Mary and Deb and Lynn and everybody. And Marcia.